rest of TikTok did not know that. So that being, you know, her being able to say what she had to say lets everyone know, oh, this is who you really is. And then when you find out who she really is, she tried to cry and deflect. Bitch, you got me fucked up. You are who you are. Trent Titan, I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, Barb. Good morning, panel. Good morning, everybody out there in the comments. I have 2 points and then one question. The first point is I appreciate the strength of Barb and Peach to come back here today. You know, that was pretty harsh what happened yesterday. And I partake a lot in messy talk, and, you know, a lot of this stuff is just people getting upset in the moment and going off, and it's out of anger, and they're just, you know, it'll blow over. The second point is this. Yesterday, what Poozie did, it came from deep within inside of her. That wasn't just anger. Those were deep-seated thoughts, and that's why it was so harmful and so impactful. But the last question that I have, you know, for folks who are part of the community, I think it would be great in this live or in another live if you could educate someone like me and others who are hetero. You know, what was it like for you coming out? Who were your allies in that moment? And what were the things that they did that were very beneficial, you know, so that if we have a child or, you know, there's a cousin or someone else who's going through that journey, I just think that would be really, really cool just to kind of gain some knowledge from that perspective, because that's not something that I hear about. I hear about the trauma of how people are marginalized, but how can I learn to be an ally by understanding your stories and those people who were allies to you? That's all I got. Thank you.
So you gonna start?
Yeah, I'm gonna start me because it's so pretty, y'all. My thing was, I think I was born to be loud and proud. I'm very outspoken. I'm very much my grandmother's granddaughter. My grandmother didn't want me to be shame about nothing I did. She taught me to speak up when nobody else is speaking up. Sometimes I could be wrong and sometimes I could be right. You know, she taught me to have I don't give a fuck attitude about what you think. I give a fuck about what I think. I give a fuck about what my heart thinks. And love is the key. Love your child no matter what, because that is your motherfucking child. I don't know how it's hard to love to not love your child based on any decision they're make. My child could go out right now today, you know, if she was of age and unalive someone, I'm still gonna love my child, but I know how to tell my child you're wrong. You know, my child could go out right now today and be a lesbian. I'm gonna tell my child, you know what, do what you need. You know, of course, you know, I do want some grandkids to have my legacy to live on, but I'm not going to not love my child because of my child's decision. That is my child. That is my brokest best friend I've ever had in my life, and I wouldn't change it. That's the only best friend I would never change in this whole wide world. That's just all I got for y'all. Go ahead, Peach.
Well, I was gonna say I was kind of like Keith was. I didn't experience as far as the name calling, but as far as the being called the F word, but I do remember very early on, like just hearing from older boys, like, "Oh, you're gay," and I didn't know what that was because I didn't have an uncle or a cousin or any of that, so I didn't understand what that wording was, and I didn't grow up with that at home. So I learned what it was at school because the other kids would talk about it, and that's how I got educated on it. It wasn't until I was 15 that I even saw two men intimate, and that was because I had found a show called Noah's Ark. I was scrolling through TV one night when I was doing my homework, and I saw this show called Noah's Ark, and I was like, oh wait, it's this show about gay black men, and they got boyfriends, and they living in LA, and so that's how I found out about it. So when people be on this app saying, oh well, my kids gonna be taught this and that, I didn't know none of this shit till I was 15, 16 years old. Obviously now it's more prevalent on TV. But that's how I found out about it. And like I said before, it wasn't until I found P Valley as an adult that I really felt like I found representation as a black queer man on a TV show, because a lot of those characters from back in the day were very stereotypical, and they were either over hypersexual, or they were, they had some kind of STD, right? And or they was just the $40, they was the gay the sassy gay sidekick. So I never really felt like any of those characters really represented the entire queer experience, because oftentimes as a queer man, I felt like I had to be the funny friend, just like how the fat girl say I got to be the funny friend to be cool with everybody. I had to be the funny friend to gain acceptance. That's how, when I went to school, I wasn't a boy that got bullied. The football players fuck with me, the basketball players fuck with me, because I had all the girls and I made them laugh. And so that's how I made it through that entire experience. But some people, that's not their experience. They was bullied, they was jumped after school, they went through hell. So I would just say, for people asking how can you be an ally, how can you support people, just accept people for how they are. You may not understand a person's lifestyle choices. You may not personally agree with a person's lifestyle choices. But at the end of the day, we are all still humans, right? And I feel like it costs you nothing to just be a great person. Like I said, me personally, it's some parts of the community I don't understand. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm confused about. However, when I see them, I still accept them and I try to be a voice for them. I have so many children that have reached out to me. I don't even know how they find my content. And they've said like, oh, wow, like I see you in these spaces and, you make me feel like I can be myself. I can have a voice, right? We talk about everybody having a voice. And so I think that's why I put up with some of this shit for so long, because I was carrying it on my back. Like if I stop showing myself, if I back down, or if I let people say certain things to me, what is that doing for the person that's watching? And then I got on platforms where other people of my community wanted to attack me. Be Real is somebody who every chance he get wants to go against me and go against me and say all this crazy shit. And it's like, we in the same community, bro. Like, yeah, we may not get along and you may not like me as a person, but do you not realize when me and you going back and forth to all these straight people, all they see is two punks. They may like me, they may like you, but we still two punks fighting. Like, they love to see that shit. And it's like, people be so caught up in their personal, they can't even process that, because they so busy trying to get their read in or get their moment in. That's one of the main reasons why I stopped out and fighting with Manny. I stopped out and fighting with Manny, and I said, no, I'm going to embrace Manny. I'm going to love on Manny, because y'all are not going to put these two young gay boys against each other. And then people started saying, well, he only cool with Manny because Manny popping now. He just trying to get cool with me. I don't need Manny for shit. But I had to do that, because if I hadn't, it would still be people playing devil's advocate, putting us against each other. So I just want, at the end of the day, people to respect everybody for whatever their decisions are. Again, you don't have to understand it. You may not agree with it, but it's very weird to me that people will say, I have friends in the community, I have family members in the community, and then y'all get on these platforms and say some of this mean, hateful ass shit. I don't understand how you really love them people. Because at this point, I feel like you just tolerating them. You can't say that you really love them.
Go ahead, chase the pillows.
Yeah, I want to say I agree
Good morning,
with
Katie Rowe.
everything that's been said, but one thing is, tolerance is not the same as acceptance. And I find that for some reason people think, oh, well, I don't care whatever it is you do. I don't care. But then, just like Peach said, when certain things come out, when you're upset, no, it's what Keith said, what Keith was saying. When you get upset and the first thing you have to comment on is somebody's sexual orientation, to me, it's like, that's how you felt the whole time. This is like, if you never unpack that, if you never get rid of it, it's just going to continue on, regardless if you're arguing, regardless if you're mad, whatever the excuse is going to be. And I would say this, just like, I don't mind being asked these questions, because again, I came from a household where my whole family is Christian. They're immigrants. They're not from here. They came here. They said, we're black. We have that against us. I don't want my children. I want my picnic to be any different from me, because, this is another stigma. We're stigmatized as is. So I do feel like if you're just willing to listen to your kids, you may not know everything. You don't have to know everything, but if you educate yourself and just listen and just, yeah, that's the best way to start, at least, I think.
All right. Go ahead, Keith, because Alex came up here last. Go ahead, Keith.
So I did go through a lot of bullying when it came to homosexuality or being the F slur when I was growing up. But I also had the privilege of having a lot of girlfriends. So I had a lot of friends. Most of them were girls. So they never really allowed me to go through too much. And so those were my allies. Like, so it's really hard sometimes when I see women or black women attack a man's sexuality, because black women have always been my saviors at the same time, you know? So it's hard to experience that. However, what I found helpful to me, or what could be helpful to other people, maybe in high school, there's a straight and gay. If you have a straight and gay alliance, I found that those groups helped a lot of people. I never had the courage to join one of those groups because I always denied that I was gay until I was 18 years old. But I came out to my mom when I was 18 because she saw that I had some passion marks on my neck, and that was just not something that she liked. And I told her, she kind of coaxed me into telling her, and she was like, you could tell me, it's okay. And as soon as I told her, she flipped the script. Now, mind you, I was raised holiness, Church of God in Christ. So that was a huge no-no. Like, you cannot be gay. But me and my mom argued for a really long time about my sexuality. And eventually she came around once she realized that I was not going to change. I'm not going to budge. I've been on my own since I was 17. And I've had my own apartment since I was 18. So once she realized that I was never going to change, then she kind of came around. But my mom's hugest fear when she talked to me about my sexuality was the fact that she said, I don't want you to die. Now, my mom is a boomer, so she, probably experienced I remember she experienced her hairdresser who was gay. He passed of complications from HIV. So I think that she just had this fear that if you're going to be gay, you're going to have HIV. And I mean, that's the farthest from the truth. But I found once I got older, I'm from Philly, and there's an organization called Colors. And that was a really huge resource for me, was a group called Colors. I'm not sure if they are everywhere else in the country. I just know where I'm from, that's what helped me out. But I do want to say this. Call it or saying somebody should get HIV, that's so fucking late. Like, that is a late read, because HIV does not have a sexuality placed on it. It doesn't have a color placed on it. It doesn't have a person placed on it, a gender. Everybody can get HIV. And I know people personally that have HIV, that have had HIV or AIDS for over 30 years, and they live a very healthy life. They're very muscular, very healthy people. And it's not a read. People live very normal lives. So I don't know why that would be like, oh, I hope you get HIV, like that is supposed to be a dig. Like, it's stupid and it's uneducated, and it just shows that you don't read a book and you don't know anything about health, and you probably never had an HIV test, and you've probably never spoken to someone about HIV health. So grow up. Grow the fuck up, please.
And Ms. Barb, you mind if I do a commercial break for you real quick?
Go ahead, babe. And then you go next, because Alex is not of the community. I only wanted the people of the community to answer that question for Trend.
So there's over 1,000 people in here. Please tap the screen and share the live out. Make sure that y'all gifting the panel to protect the panel. Make sure that y'all sharing the live out as well. All of that will help protect it. Comment your favorite color or food in the comment section to help protect the live. Make sure y'all engage with the conversation when you come in. I know these are interactive lives, etc. Yeah, that's all. The moderators asked me to do a commercial break real quick. I just wanted to do that.
Thank you,
I'm gonna
Javon.
go back on mute though.
Keith, can I tell you when you said you've been on your own since 17?
Yeah.
Again, y'all. I know y'all people talk about how these shows they hate seeing certain stuff, but these shows do educate people. I didn't understand the impact of HIV/AIDS on the queer community until I watched a show called Pose. And I remember on the first episode, one of the characters named Damon got kicked out by his mom and his dad for being LGBT. And they said, "Are you going to stop doing this and get right with the Lord?" And he said, "This is who I am." And they put him out the house and he moved to New York City. And that show had me crying damn near every episode because I was like, damn, I did not understand. Because like Keith said, now you have all of these medications and things, so it's not a death sentence. And I really think that if you watch this show, some of the shit these people be just saying to people, I think they wouldn't say it. Again, it's okay to not like me. This is not a campaign to make people love me. You are entitled not to like me. But what I'm saying is stop coming for this sexuality. Stop the homophobic, like all of this shit. Just remove it out of it. I just don't like you as a person. But to attack people's sexuality and all of this kind of stuff, I just hope that when this live ends today, somebody walk away and say, you know what? I can still talk shit about you, but I'm just not going to mention you being gay. I can still talk shit about you, but when you piss me off, I ain't going to bring up that you got HIV. Like, I'm not going to say certain things. That's all I want to be changed today.
I had a question for Barb real quick. Barb, what you mean? Because I was listening as best as I could to the airport. I ain't a part of what community?
What? I said Alexis.
Oh, Alexis. I thought you said Alexandra. I was so confused.
Uh-uh.
Look at you,
Alexis.
friend. You about to be on the go.
Not today, Alex. Not today.
I'm sorry. I was just getting clarity.
No, Alexis. Because someone came, I don't know if you was here when Trin came up and answered the question, asked the question, and I just wanted the people of the community to answer that question because it was a question for the people of the community. And I know Alexis is not a part of the community. That's why I said I'm going to skip Alexis and go straight to Javon.
My uncle had that radio cranked up real loud. But I wanted to answer the question really, really quick about it. I was just saying, for me, it never did happen like with the family. It was more so community because, again, most of the family was not accepting of it. They even try to, I told y'all one time they try to pray it away.
Oh, yeah, they'll pray it away, baby, in their heads.
That's what my mama said.
Tried to do that to me multiple times.
I just want to correct real quick. I'm a hetero, Miss Barb.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You can hear us, Javon? I think your signal going low, Javon, because you got one bar.
Good morning. Is it my turn yet?
Go ahead, Yogi, because Javon's signal then went out.
Okay. Good morning, everyone, and everyone on the panel and the beautiful host. I just want to say it's a lot of lack of education. If my mom, who's 82 years old, can get educated on the community, it's not an excuse for people to not have education on this. I'm really hurt about what happened yesterday. It really affected me because my daughter, who's a part of the community, and wishing something so bad, even though it wasn't directly at my daughter, but it was because she's a part of the community, and the whole community got thrown into it. So it really, really, hurt me in that aspect. And I'm not here. I was listening to Keith. Yeah, I'm Kojic too. and my mother's Southern Baptist, so you know how they think. But that's between me and my God, them and their God. I judge no one. I love everyone. I love peach pie up there. I love you guys. And I am part of the older community too. So it's not all of us older people that is don't know any better. I do. Because like I said, I live with it. I'm educated on it. And also, I don't know if you guys heard of Jalen, who is on TikTok. He has about 7 million followers, and I'm one of his mods. So, I love you guys, and I'm so sorry that was said to, you all yesterday, and it affected me too because, like I said, my daughter from day one, I knew. My oldest daughter wanted Barbie, and the other one, she wanted a tool belt. So I love them both the same. So that's all I wanted to say. Just get educated on it. If my mom's 82, who could get educated? Because at one time she was pushed back too. She was like, "No, this is wrong," and the Bible, blah blah blah. But then she understood later on. So, okay, that's all I wanted to say. Love you guys.
Before you go, can I ask you a question?
Yes,
Because
yes.
I want to be fair to everybody.
Okay.
So one thing I did here, it wasn't last night, but it's just been since I've been on this side of TikTok, is that some heterosexual people feel as if there's an agenda being forced on them, right? And so they feel like, every time I see a movie, they have to put an LGBT character in it. They have to have an LGBT person in a cartoon. They have to have an LGBT. So some straight people feel as if they're being forced to accept something, or they're being forced to engage with something. As a straight woman, is that your experience? Do you feel as if you're being forced to accept a community of people? You're being forced to see characters of a community? Because I feel like some of these people have always been in these programs and in the media. They just didn't have the label attached to them. They had the characteristics, but they were not labeled as these things as they are now.
I don't feel that I'm being forced. Not at all. I see you as a person. You're an icon. You're a person. Your lifestyle is your lifestyle. And I'm not here to judge. I just love you for you. You make me laugh. And, most of you guys know that my husband recently passed away. I seldom turn on the TV. So I'm learning a lot. Alexandria, I learned a lot from her. When I went to settle his estate, register his will at the courthouse, I walked right past the community office, and Alexandria inspired me to go in there so I could do some community volunteering. So I don't feel that way. That's just like now we see a lot on commercials where they have interracial couples now they didn't have before. So
I agree, Yogi. I agree.
yeah, I don't feel that way. No.
I don't feel that way either. While I've had to do my own unpacking and self-reflecting for myself, um, I accept people for who they are. I will never sit here and judge you because of who you are and how you live your life. Similar to that, what they do, they also like use DEI as well as a weaponization against people who are in marginalized communities, not understanding that you have to include people in order to help decolonize people's mindsets. So I'm always accept LGBTQI plus people all the time, every day, all day. I go so hard for y'all that people confuse me for being a part of the community, and I always do my best.
I'm so sorry, Javon. I'm so sorry.
No, you good, Miss Bar.
Did you read? Did y'all read what I just read? Because that's where my laughter. And I apologize if I ain't never that rude, but just to let y'all know, now Poozie and Rose comment saying she feel bad.
Goodbye. That's what a
Should
lot
be
of
okay. Get well soon.
should be all right. So this is similar to that of she feels bad. Listen, that's how you feel, beloved. And when I'm in debate talk and I'm having gonna go in a back and forth encounter with white tea people, right? They come up, they say something really racist, and then I go into a different debate lobby and they're saying that they feel bad and they apologize. Don't apologize for your
Okay,
true
y'all, look.
behavior.
Don't.
That's how y'all really felt. That's how a lot of y'all really felt. You really felt that way last night about LGBTQIA plus people. You felt that way for a long time. That's all.
You know what? Fuck Poozie.
Yeah, I
Because,
agree.
and I
You
say
said it better
this
than me.
because my brother moved to New York to be free, to be who he was, and to have my baby call and find out what his friend called and say that he was in the hospital. I automatically knew what it was, but I wasn't sure. And I asked his friend, is it what I'm thinking it is? He said yes. And later, my brother told me that he was in the fucking subway when he got really sick. We had to bring him back home to South Carolina. And to see what my baby went through, and now he's perfectly fine. He's great. It's undetected, I think, right now, with him taking all of the medicines and everything that he's.
Wait, hold on, Erica.
Undetectable.
You know I fucks with you, but I just heard a stigma come out your mouth. You said, when my baby got sick, is it what I think it is? Why it couldn't be a cold? This is exactly why we're having a conversation right now. Because you knew your brother was gay. So your brother couldn't have a cold. He couldn't have the flu. He couldn't have a toothache, appendix. You just automatically resort to he had HIV. I don't know if you realize what you just said, but
Right, and I do apologize for that.
who is that?
But before you guys start again, I just want to say thank you for having me. I'm going to drop back down.
Okay, Yogi.
Good day, Miss Yogi.
But did you realize that, Erica? Or you didn't realize?
I did, and I do apologize to everybody.
No, you ain't got to apologize. But I just, wanted you to see. You get what I'm saying, and hear yourself. Because sometimes we don't know.
But
That's how implicit biases work too, Miss Barb, too.
and it hurt my heart, and for someone to say such a thing like that, you're not only saying it to one person.
Oh my God, y'all! Poozie want to come over here.
No.
She's serious.
Hold on.
Let her.
Y'all, thank
I
you.
got some words. Once I'm done,
Thank you. I love
after I'm
you.
done, love you too, Erica. After I'm done with TSA check, if she do come over here, I got something to say.
Peach got to be all right too, because she just not
That's true.
offended me. She offended Peach more than anything, y'all. That's a lot.
It's fair. That
Peach,
was a lot
did you hear
yesterday.
Did you hear the question, Peach?
I did. I would say, Barb, this is your platform. I don't want to keep.
I don't give a damn if it's my platform. Y'all my guests. Y'all come first.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to stop nobody from voicing however they feel. I just know me personally, when it comes to Poozie, this is performative. You haven't even really took the time to process the damage that you did last night or the things that you said, but it's more so of how can I clean this up real quick and sweep it under the rug. And what you're not going to do is come over to this space and say, oh, I love the community, and then go back on a personal attack towards me. I don't want to engage with Poozie, so if she would like to come over here, I'm going to remove myself, because I'm just not gonna listen. If it was like it's been a week or so and then she wanted to come up and have a conversation, that's different. It ain't been 10 hours since all this bullshit was done.
Well, I like you. So tell Poozie that's a no, because I like the people that's here, and I don't want no one to leave because she wants to come in the live and do her A-list acting. No, that's a hard no. Thank you though. All right, y'all, carry on.
Hey, can I step in here real quick?
Yes, Trent.
So I just want to say thank you all for taking the time to share. I really appreciate that. And I just want to say this to the folks who were saying I need to educate myself and do everything else. I just hope that you all can understand that when a human is curious and they're impacted by something, and it's an opportunity for them to have that first step into another dimension, saying things like that can further divide and stop things from happening. So every time a question is asked, sometimes that's the first time that someone's been inspired to ask that question and felt comfortable enough to do it. And so, we need to be careful and think about that sometimes as well. So thank y'all again. I really appreciate it. It was very helpful.
Thank you. Thank you, Tran. I love that question. Thank you for proposing it. Thank you so much for being open-minded. Thank you.
Can I say something?
Yes, go ahead, love.
Yes. Do I need to introduce myself?
If you want to, that's fine.
I'm Black. I'm 27, and my name is Monique.
Okay.
So my father, he's a part of the LGBTQ community. Me and my brothers, I have 3 little brothers, and my daddy always been bisexual, but he never, threw it on his kids or never just been open with it. Anyways, me and my brothers, we always knew, but it never affected, you know what I'm saying? He never just threw it like, oh, I'm bisexual. It is what it is. Even with my mom, when he was with my mom, he was bisexual. And then he had a baby with my mama's sister as well. He was bisexual.
What? Wait a minute. What you say about the sister?
He had a baby with my mama's sister, my aunt. Yeah, it's very messy. So, but as we was growing up, it never affected us. We really didn't care. He never really talked about it. He was very. When people think of bisexual or gay, they think of nails, long hair, da da da. No, he wasn't like that. He was still a father. He still dressed, boyish or whatever. But he never put his personal life on us. You know what I'm saying? Type of that. And it never affected us. So as I got older, he just came out the closet about 6 years ago, or whatever, to everybody, his whole family. Anyway, we already kind of knew. It never changed my impact on my daddy. That's still my father. He got a boyfriend now. Only thing about I don't agree with the boyfriend situation because the boy is young. He's young. That's the only thing. When I say young, at the time when he met him, the boy was like 17. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't agree with.
But I don't think you should say that out loud, but your daddy gonna go to jail.
Well, he's grown now. They older. They way older. They still together. I don't think
that limit. How long that statute of limitation is?
My daddy's 44, and he's probably about the same age as me. Yeah, but like I said, it never.
I don't think you should keep talking because your daddy ain't looking good. He ain't looking good. But, yeah, I don't know, baby, because I know you want to come up here and be loud and proud for your daddy, but your daddy doing some fucked up shit.
I agree. I understand. I do agree with that. He knows, and he knows how me and my brothers feel. But the thing I was just saying that it never affected us. When people think, oh, the kid's gonna be that way, it's not always the case. But me and my brothers are not gay or bisexual or anything in that nature. My brother, he's happily married he's with his baby mama. I'm with my man, and it never just affected us. But I do understand him, and I understand the community. He talks about it with us. He sit down and talk about it to get his point of view, to get us to understand. And I appreciate my father.
Well, yeah, I appreciate you for telling that story. God damn, you got a juicy story. That's gonna be on another day, though. God, or maybe later today, because I'm nosy as fuck.
Is your daddy fine? Is he single?
What you say, Keith?
Is your daddy fine? Is he single?
My daddy is fine.
Is he in Atlanta?
No, we stay in Texas.
Oh, I can't. Okay, no.
Yeah, he's a fine looking man. He is. He's a very fine looking man.
Because I saw your picture, I'm like, oh, she cute, so maybe her daddy fine.
He is. He's a handsome looking man. And I love him for that. He really been he been in our lives since day one.
Yeah, I agree. They should write a book. That would be interesting.
Yeah, they
My
yeah.
mom, my moms would put up a goddamn poll in a minute. What the fuck? Oh, they, I don't even be, they know how to put up polls. I don't know how to do shit. Y'all, ooh, y'all go ahead. I just, ooh.
I really want
Good morning, Queen.
straight people, just like when we have conversations with white tea people about racism, and we ask them to educate themselves, we ask them to read a book, we ask them to place themselves in situations to where they can be a little bit more educated. I think that's what we expect from straight people. You need to place yourself in situations where you may encounter or be around other gay people and learn from other gay people. Like, you're not going to catch gay. It's not a cold. Like, nobody's going to cough on you and then you're going to wake up the next morning and be like, oh my God, I feel gay. So like, place yourself in situations to where, you can learn from other gay people. And one other thing is, I hate the word lifestyle, because lifestyle is the condom brand. I always say that. And we just live in life. Our lives are no different than anyone else's. I'm educated. I have 2 degrees. I have a nice home. I take care of myself. I take care of my mother. I take care of my family. So we are just regular people, just like anybody else. So it's not a lifestyle. It's just life.
Because lifestyle kind of implies like that we're choosing to live this certain life, and it's not a choice. So I do agree with Keith.
I want to apologize for using that word too. I should have known better than to use that word. I do apologize to y'all. A lot of individuals are born that way. Like, this is scientific evidence and proof that people are born with that. They're born being heterosexual. They're born being homosexual. They're born being lesbian. This is evidence on that you are born. Like, it's not just the title of a song. It's literally that. And so I just want to ensure that people understand that when we do have these conversations, that if you are heterosexual, how I'm on mute and I'm listening to everybody, that's how y'all should be in any conversation. Y'all should be on mute, listening, and not interjecting or always speaking to people
Man,
directly.
fuck that. Hell no. I'm
Hey,
shaking
what's up,
this shit
$2?
up.
No,
Hell no.
$2. No, your little
Listen,
ratchet
good
ass ain't.
morning. Hell no. Let me say this.
What
People
your
got the
ratchet
right.
ass want?
People got the right to feel how the fuck they want to. Now, let me tell y'all this. Y'all can't force shit on nobody.
Who
Okay?
forces
We
something?
don't
$2.
force straightness on nobody. So y'all can't force shit on nobody. People have the right to
What the
feel how
fuck
they
is
want to
your ignorant
fucking
ass
feel.
talking
Now,
about?
hell no. Listen.
$2. What the
Poozie,
fuck is your ignorant ass
Poozie was
talking about?
dead ass wrong. Poozie was wrong what the fuck she said, but that's how she fucking felt. Now, she should have kept that shit to herself. Now, but y'all can't force shit on
Where do
anybody.
you get that it's being forced on somebody? Where did you get
Cause
this?
you talking about do research and shit. I ain't gotta do a fuck thing if I don't want to. Listen, if I don't agree with y'all lifestyle, I have that right.
But that wasn't
However,
for you.
I
Did you?
don't
If
have
you
to
was here long
express it.
enough, if you was here long enough
Hell
before you
no,
brought your
Barbs.
loud ignorant ass up here, you would have
Hell
heard
no.
that somebody came up and asked the question on how to
Hell
educate them.
no.
You make me sick, bitch. Bye. Go ahead. Don't pay that hoe no attention. She done fucked y'all up. Everybody on mute. Don't pay that bitch no attention. Y'all go on, talk, have your
It
conversation.
was the colorist gifting. Let me leave Queen Juice alone. But yeah, I stand by that, and I thank y'all for letting me in this space where I'm not a part of. I always appreciate y'all letting me sit and congregate, because I want to ensure that heterosexual people are not coming in here to harm y'all at all, because that's a lot of times that we do, whether inadvertently, whether like when Miss Erica was talking, she didn't people, she said until Miss Barb said something. And so that's how implicit biases work. While you don't intend to cause harm, because of how deep rooted homophobia is, it'll come out and you won't realize it until after you said what you had just said. So Yeah, this is a important conversation, and if Poozie wants to do a tour of apologizing, I'm used to seeing this, not from her. I'm used to seeing it from people who cause harm. They go to different spaces and lives and they apologize for the harm that they caused consistently. You can't keep apologizing. You can't keep saying that you're sorry and you keep doing the harm. At that point, the sorry that doesn't mean anything in that context. It's watered down. It doesn't make any sense. You can't keep saying that's like saying sorry to black women. Let me space. I see you when you disrespecting black women, you calling black women out of their name. It's moot at that moment. Like don't apologize. You should have change of behavior. What she needs to do is get off of TikTok and reflect upon what she said to Icon Peach and go forth. Take a break and breathe it off of TikTok. So I don't understand why going to different lives and spaces apologizing will fix that. You can't do damage control when you had somebody literally upset to the point where so many individuals was irritated and annoyed by you, by what you said, because you pushed harmful stereotypes that they've done to LGBTQI plus people for a long ass time, and they do it to black people as well. I gotta stop doing that.
$2. Don't come
Fuck
up with
that!
that
Listen,
bullshit, bitch.
Barb, I ain't gonna tell me your shit this morning, Barb. Let me say this.
I am not
Poozie,
with your ass
Poozie
today.
was dead ass wrong. Poozie was dead ass wrong. I mean, but however, she has the right to feel how she feels, but she should have kept that shit to herself. In all honesty, I agree with the
I'm
fuck
gonna
what y'all
ask you,
saying.
do you feel how she feel?
I don't agree with that lifestyle. No, I do not. But you will never hear me voice it.
What don't you agree about it?
What's to disagree with? Yeah,
I
What's to
read the
disagree
Bible.
with?
I read my Bible avidly, and I was just raised. I don't agree with that lifestyle, but you would never hear me say you're going to hell because of X, Y, and Z. No, that's not up to me to decide.
Do you wear polyester?
Hell no, bitch.
Hey,
I'm rich. What the
Uh-huh.
fuck?
You eat
I wear Louis
shellfish
Vuitton, motherfucking Jordans, motherfucking Louis on the motherfucking
that's on split
Hermes on the
hose.
motherfucking every goddamn daily basis, bitch. I ain't basic in no motherfucking way. I drive a G-Wagon, bitch, and a Maserati, hoe. Ain't nothing basic about me, okay? I don't wear no motherfucking
but
polyester, bitch. My drawers is silk.
$2? Can I get a
My
Leo
drawers
on
is
here?
motherfucking silk. But let me say this,
I was going to
Javon.
tell you
If
to.
you saying
Okay,
that Poozie
Polyester.
ass is wrong for
mhm.
calling black women bitches,
Yeah,
though, but do you advocate when these motherfucking dirty ass niggas call us black women bitches? See, I'm gonna need y'all
of
to rally
course.
up for that shit. Cause these
Yeah.
niggas,
I
these dirty
always
ass
I
niggas
hop
on
in.
this app
Yes.
degrade us more often than these females do. And Poozie, wash your stinking ass pussy hoe. Cause bitch, you on day 6, bitch. Cause I know your ass didn't wash the fuck up yesterday, you lying ass hoe. But no, I want y'all to
Yes.
advocate when these dirty ass niggas call us out our name.
They
No,
do.
no, $2. I definitely be hopping into different panels, or not just on this side, but the other sides of TikTok, and the same way that people would call me sassy and zesty. I don't care about that. I hop into space all the time. Me and Mac always have a back and forth encounter every time that he comes into a space. I've had to drop Mac multiple different times off of Diamond's panel because he's disrespectful as fuck, and because he doesn't know his space, and because he's always blaming single black mothers for everything and projecting. I do that for black women, period. The same for with black men. I keep the same energy for anybody who is going to be harmed in any way. I saw what happened when I spoke up when we were speaking to a black woman, and a white woman came on the panel trying to call her lowest of the low. I wasn't standing for that. I wasn't going for that, and everybody jumped down my throat for that. So I definitely keep that same energy. If a nigga came up here right now to try to cuss you out, I would definitely step in the way and tell a nigga to drop his ashy ass down in the comment section, or I'm gonna pay to drop you. That's just how I am. But like I said, I just wanted to say, like, but Poozie said, regardless if that's an opinion to her or not, it's harmful. Regardless if she said it to, if she wanted to keep it to herself, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to an opinion, as we always say. But
Yeah, she should
a
have kept
lot
that shit
of
to herself.
opinions, yeah, a lot of opinions can get people unalive, and so I just want us to understand that
I agree with that.
opinions are like assholes, right? Everybody has one. And if I come into a space and I say that my opinion is, well, black women wear wigs and weaves too much, that's a harmful ass opinion to say, even though I don't believe in that. It's things that I've heard people have opinions about that are super harmful and egregious to black people and anybody else who's a part of a marginalized community. And I do my best to try to sit and educate. Now, do I cuss some of y'all out because y'all irritate the fuck out of me? Absolutely. Do I try to come with y'all with some couth and decorum, absolutely. But I also think about LGBTQI plus people that are not given the same grace. They listen to me because I'm heterosexual, and because of me being a part of a
Listen to
particular
Zach
community
Henry.
of cishet people. It's just I don't like it's crazy to me that my
Well,
voice
matter
is
of fact,
heard,
I'll
but
play
then
it. Hold on. Go ahead,
go
y'all
ahead.
talk. Some people, I got
I
people in the
don't give
comments.
a fuck,
Oh,
peaceful
shut up,
bitch.
God damn it.
I
I'm gonna go on mute because I'm finna go look for. I see people saying they don't know what Poozie said. So what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go and pull it up. Y'all continue to talk while I go pull it up so people can hear it.
so
Hey,
I just like the same way $2. I'm sorry,
You
I'm gonna
gotta
land
give
my
me a
plane.
lot.
The same way that I was sitting here and everybody, Icon, Heath, Alex, everybody who was a part of the community was speaking, chasing. I sat on mute to listen, and I do this in a lot of spaces. I don't come off mute. If black women are speaking on the panel, I don't come off mute. I listen to all of their experiences, and I don't. I only come off mute when someone about to come up and say some real harmful ass shit, or they're saying some real harmful ass shit. And I gotta we're not doing that. You're not. And if I was on that panel last night, I would have definitely came off you right the fuck away and told you Poozie to drop because that's fucked up. You need to
okay,
unpack
so
that.
are y'all more mad at because it was tolerated and allowed, or at the deliverer,
I'm mad
or
at
is it?
both. I'm
Or
mad
do
that
y'all?
it was. I'm mad that
Cause,
it was said. I'm mad that she said it. I'm mad that not enough people came off mute to correct her. I'm mad that she wasn't dropped. I'm mad that Peach got dropped. I'm mad at the fact that this keeps happening. I'm mad that harm keeps happening to our people. I'm also mad at the fact that a lot of us will say that we want to bridge the gap between individuals, but
mhm.
then when we go to bridge the gap, like I hear a lot of people of the older generation say that they want to bridge the gap with my generation and younger. They want to try to do that, but then turn right around and do something really fucked up and harmful that can trigger us. Y'all not responsible for my triggers, absolutely. But at the same time, we have to do better as a people. We are not doing better as a people. Every time I see one of y'all get into it, it's some real bigoted ass shit that's coming out of y'all mouths. Y'all weaponizing either ableism, homophobia, transphobia, being hella sexist and misogynistic to black women, being hella harmful, pushing for stereotypes that should have been unpacked, been debunked. At some point, we have to say to ourselves, what the fuck are we doing as a people? It's fucked up. And I'm mad at all that shit that happened. Her ass should have gotten fucking dropped. Just like how any other time that we are on panels, people get dropped for saying fucked up shit.
No, I can agree with that. I can agree. I can agree with a lot of things that you said. Wholeheartedly. I have mad respect for you. But again, I still stand on. You know, people. She feel how she feels, right? And it's Poozie. Okay, Poozie is a bum ass bitch. Okay, Poozie says shit just to get noticed. So she did this intentionally for this reaction that y'all giving her right now. Now, is that how she feels? I don't know. But in general,
I agree.
people have the right to feel how they feel. Now, does all opinions need to be voiced? Absolutely not, because it causes outrage, as we see here. But I still feel that people have the right to feel how they want to feel about anything. And nothing should be forced on anyone. I wholeheartedly stand on that.
What was funny to me is that it's all the harmful things that I see on this app. And I've been on this side of TikTok for about 3 years. All the harmful things I see on this app that everybody do, that people do to each other, that creators do to each other, that it's like all of a sudden, when it comes to homosexuality, like people want to cling to their Bibles and, oh my God, like I was raised that this was wrong. Most people was raised that a lot of the stuff that y'all do on this app is wrong, but y'all still go on and do it. There's a lot more things that people have to worry about than being homosexual that they're going to go to hell for, or quote unquote may go to hell for, if you believe in that. So I think that it is disingenuous to cling to the Bible when it's convenient for most people to just cling to the Bible. If you're gonna be a church person and churchy, be churchy all the time. Don't pick and choose when you want to be churchy.
I can agree with that. But I also believe that the topic was premarital sex. You would have your Bible thumpers up here too, or adultery people be up here too. It just so happened that for the last 2 weeks in a row, it has been homosexuality. So I think it's based on what the topic is.
All right, I found the clip. Y'all ready for it or no? Or y'all in a I wasn't listening to y'all and I apologize because I was looking for the clip. Y'all having a conversation and y'all want me to hold off on it?
Can you give us a couple minutes before you play it, Ms. Barb? Because that was a lot last night.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
Y'all.
it was a lot. Y'all better brace yourselves, god dang it. And on that note, fuck you, Poozie.
Send me a
I also
lion
think
with your,
too.
Barb, shut your
rude ass.
ass up. Hell no.
I also too think, yeah, it's always best to do a trigger warning. So y'all doing good so far because she let loose real bad yesterday. Too much. My chest hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me know when y'all ready. Cause I know this it's a lot. Shit. Whenever y'all ready, just let me know.
I just want to tell you, Barbara, I appreciate you holding this live. This is important.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming over because I know we had our differences, and I want to say to you, Chasing Pillars, you're always welcome. As you get to know me, you'll know that I don't hold on to shit. I let shit go, and I will hope you do the same for me. You're always welcome here. I don't have no beef. I try not to, and I'm like Steve Harvey. God ain't through me yet. I'ma still get my little frog legs and move on about my business. You know what I mean?
You good, Barb. You good. You good. I appreciate you saying that too. Cause same here.
Do frog legs really taste like chicken?
Huh?
Frog legs really taste like chicken?
I don't know, cause I'm eating human frog legs. I don't know what frog legs y'all eat.
I never had them. That's why I asked.
Oh.
Barb, you can play the audio. I'ma come right back in about 2 minutes. I need to post something real quick.
Okay. All right, y'all ready for this? This is a trigger warning. I want to say, pray for me. Pray for everybody. I'm trying to make, because it's kind of low, y'all. All my shit low. Let me know if it's too low. Can y'all hear it?
This is a bitch like everybody else is today.
Okay.
I don't want to have to argue with your hoe ass. I'm about to hang up. Damn box, old bitch. Hang up. Next call on the fucking line. Anybody got time for your dumb shit either. You bitches ask questions and have the audacity to get mad when you get a motherfucking answer. But your dumb ass sitting up here talking about you know every fucking thing about people you don't even motherfucking know.
Y'all type F1 in the chat, please.
You got death about Sugar Miracles. You can sit up there and lie on G-Lex, but you got the motherfucking nerve to check me, bitch. You need to get your shit together, Barbara. Because Shannon tried to call you and tell you something. Bitch, you run around here looking stupid.
I said I don't believe.
You running around here looking stupid. You're running around here looking stupid. Because you sit up here and let these motherfuckers talk your ass into a goddamn spot that your ass ain't never gonna fucking see.
Little shit, bitch.
Bitch, you lie about big shit, ho.
Brushing your
bitch, you lie about big shit. Ignorant bitch.
You an ignorant bitch. You the ignorant bitch. You dusty bitch. You the bitch lie about bathing, hoe. So I got a real bad pussy asshole.
Y'all in the comments talking about
I'm gonna make this violation count, punk asshole.
Who would have thought that asking Poozie when she in love with him would have put a cape on her back to make her super mad?
Barb, I'm in the salon.
The part is that he don't give a fuck about her.
Oh, you ain't got my bad down. I thought you had earbuds in.
Wait. That nigga don't give a fuck about Poozie, and she's sitting here yelling at everybody.
Give a fuck about a violation, and I don't give a fuck about a dick and a booty ass. You right. Let me tell you why I'm scared. You gay motherfucker. Because you bitches told God he made a motherfucking mistake with the person he created. And yes, I don't like you motherfuckers. Because y'all tell the creator that he made a motherfucking mistake with what he fucking created. And y'all got the whole fucking world confused with y'all bullshit. We supposed to accept a man with a goddamn wig on. Bitch, if you was supposed to be a woman, your clip would have turned into a dick. And bitch, you shut your I want to be a motherfucking man ass up so damn bad. Bitch, if you were meant for fucking confused ass bastards. You motherfuckers are evil. You're fucking evil. Sodom and Gomorrah ass bitches. You wonder why the devil, you wonder why the world's so fucked up. Because you bitches didn't tell God he made a goddamn mistake. You confused ass individuals. And that's why we stay in here. That's why we stay in here, because of you type of bitches. Wonder why the world gonna blow the fuck up. Bitch, you mad. You bitches need to be on a goddamn island in your own goddamn world where you bitches will see that when the last one of you gay bitches died, nobody can come behind you, motherfucker. The world will end because of you basic bitches.
We don't catch nothing.
Yeah, bitch, I said it. Go your gay ass to gay ass island, hoe. And I bet your ass when the last one of you bitches die, it'll be no more of you gay bitches to fuck up shit, bitch.
Did she say gay island? Come on,
What's
man.
wrong with you, ho?
I know y'all
You better come correct, ho. You forgot who the fuck I was.
Like I said, she was homophobic. I know y'all didn't stop being serious.
You're homophobic and you're homeless. How did it work, Poozie?
Is this for real right now?
I think that bitch, she forgot who the fuck I was, ho. I've been holding a lot of pressure, bitch. You want it? Bitch, you can't tell me shit. You homeless, living off your daughter, but you panhandling for a man and his wife, his kids to get somewhere to stay, and you ain't trying to get out your daughter's shit. You invading this girl's space. Fuck wrong with you, hoe?
Homophobic and you're homeless.
Woo! Fuck wrong with you, bitch. Okay, I'ma calm down and fix me a drink.
Calm down, Barb, because she does seal the fate for herself. I told y'all it was gonna come and let them talk.
Okay,
let them talk.
let me get these messages, cash out messages out the way. Somebody said Poozie got that mark of the beast on her dirty forehead. Okay. Okay, y'all, go ahead.
Trina, I'm about to put my bonnet on too.
I just, at this point, I got to laugh because this shit. Somebody texted me talking about, why is you laughing? Ain't you gay? If y'all think Poozie about to make me mad, y'all got another thing coming.
Who says? Trina Bean told me you flying up out of here. Ain't nobody thinking about this shit.
Thank you, Big Diamond. I didn't think about that look, because listen, I know how to turn the gay off. So Poozie ain't talking about me, y'all. If it's time to recreate, don't worry.
That one right there. I know how to turn the gay off.
She's talking about me, child.
Look, opposition in the box. Hey, opposition.
No, I let them type their message up so they can get it out. Everybody mute up, because y'all know they got
different damn lives.
All right, that was it, y'all. Oh shit, how the fuck? Sorry, y'all know I be fucked up on some shit. But yeah,
is this your first time hearing that back?
This is the first time for me really listening. It's not my first time hearing it, but this is the first time for me hearing, like really listening.
Okay, I got you. Because I don't think you heard anything she said.
I didn't. I black out when I cussed a bitch out. She said I wanted to be a man. She said a lot. And I gotta learn when I'm arguing with bitches to listen. Matter of fact, I probably need to shut the fuck up and let them go. But it probably was best for me not to hear it, because I would have went a whole deeper, dirty, nasty.
Yeah, I think so too. Mm-hmm.
That was the best choice you could do.
So that is what she said. Y'all, I mean, okay. I mean, y'all could go ahead. Y'all come out.
That's just way too much for me. That's too much. That's way too much.
It went too far. It just went completely way too far. That was just too much.
And this is where, for me, I think, I pray as a community we start understanding, certain people's voices need to be limited because they go too far and they don't want to engage in more education. They're complacent in their bigotry. And being complacent in bigotry will quite literally not only harm others, but harm yourself. We are living in a new day and age where people are more prone to more encouraged to even using pronouns and being more inclusive. And what Keith brought up earlier, intersectionality, right, which was coined by Kimberly Crenshaw. If these things are not acknowledged, we're just only going to get worse.
The part that's missing, basically Zach don't have it. The most important part that's missing when she said, "I wish to unalive them. I want all the whole community gone." I'm not sure. I think people probably refuse to post what she said, which is a good thing, but that needs to be. If I'm not mistaken, She-Go has it. She-Go.
It's probably on her YouTube if she didn't post it on TikTok.
I don't know if she goes YouTube. I do know. I remember they said Barb is at the 20-minute mark on She Goes YouTube. If anybody knows She Go YouTube, let me know. I'ma play it because you wanna, bitch. I give no fuck about Poozie. Poozie can
Go to hell.
Yeah, she can also, like, at this point, I don't think Poozie should be on this app. You know, get your shit together. Come back, bitch. Find some shit to do. She-Go, I see you in the comments. What's your YouTube?
The scary part about this, though, is that y'all know how many people amongst y'all sit in y'all face and feel this exact same way?
Shit.
We do. Those of us that are part of the queer community or LGBTQIA community, we're aware. We just waiting for them to slip up like what she did and actually tell their truth. But trust me, you know, the rhetoric that people use at times, thank you so much. The rhetoric that they use, most of us, and I'm sure if there's other people outside of Keith and myself can attest to, again, the verbiage gives it away all the time. We just be waiting for people to stand in the pain about it.
What passport says now, Alex?
No, baby, ain't no, not because I'm always out of town. I'm screaming. No, ain't no passport says.
But you know, Kels is right. There is a lot of people that y'all even support that y'all go up on their panels and they feel this way. You know, I am a person that I have, you know, like my favorite cousin is gay. And I didn't understand it, but at the same time, I also am willing to learn certain things. I don't want to know everything, but I am willing to learn, you know, and I'm one of them, what do you call them, ancient people, as Alex might start calling me. But, you know, y'all just really have to be careful and mindful that everybody, you know, don't feel or don't see the things see things the way that you all see them. I don't think that
Give
people
me
should.
one second, yes. Tussie say all of y'all are wrong. And how?
Sorry.
All of y'all are wrong. How? In what way, Tussie? What way, sweetie? If you care to elaborate, what way?
They spam in the chat with that, so they made sure you saw that shit.
Yeah, in what way? What way? All of y'all are wrong. Okay, I got you. I see you. You wanted my attention. I got you. What? In what way? I wait. Y'all can go ahead and talk until we find out what Tussie want. I'm gonna look away. Y'all let me know what Tussie come in.
Okay, so in the meantime, in between time, you guys, can you please tap the screen? We have 1.4K people in here. We're at 174 taps. If we can please get the taps up to 200K or 250K, if y'all can power tap real quick. We appreciate you guys. If you can help Barb also complete her live goal as well.
And come on, move you around for a second.
You know, as well, we appreciate you for being at the porch. Thank you.
I mean, I know what Poozie said is harmful, but I don't know. I can't take her serious. I mean, like, she's trash. I mean, I guess I should take it serious, but like, considering the source, like, bitch, you got so much stuff to worry about. Woman, you have so much stuff to worry about other than somebody being gay. Like,
and I didn't know she was homeless. That I didn't know.
She been there for years.
It's
Oh,
just,
never mind. Let me mind my
and that's
business.
the, and this is the thing. One of the points that somebody made yesterday is like the fixation of queer people or LGBTQIA people, but not one of the. I think it was Peach that was like, she picks and chooses who gets to be disrespectful to her with the verbiage that they use. Right? If a queer person calls you gay, calls you a B word, now it's like, oh, how dare you? But if a straight man does it, who ain't even able to give you a pot to piss in or one to throw it out of, now you're outraged.
I
Oh,
guess it's like
you talk
the
about
pot calling the
Bodum or
kettle
Buddha?
black.
Wait, what is? What's
Yes,
calling the
because have
pot
you ever
kettle?
heard the way he talks,
Calling names is
Javon?
calling names.
The way he talks to her.
That's so it's okay for her to say what she said to
Calling
LGBTQI
names
plus
is
people.
calling names. Good morning, Bob. How you doing?
So it's her saying to the entire
Good
community that she
morning.
wished that they
I
didn't
was
exist
I
and
was
she wished
coming
them
up to
dead.
address. Let me know when I can speak,
Don't you call
Bob.
black women darkies or all kinds of things that are dark skinned?
Hello,
Yeah,
hello,
you like
hello.
what are we doing? What are we doing? Like you're an active raging colorist. What are we doing?
Ain't that crazy?
Not being serious this good morning. It's a Sunday. Get it together.
So, Queen Jules, I just seen your comment because I knew you wasn't up here for nothing. You said it's nothing wrong with it, no different. Oh shit! Somebody commented. Fuck. Hold on. I had got in character when I was reading that bitch too. It's gone. Fuck.
I can tell you what I said.
Go ahead.
I was responding to the young lady who said that there are people that think like that and we're in their face every day. And I said, well, what's really wrong with that? Because, people feel what they feel about a lot of different people, not only on this topic, but you have to show respect. You do it at work, you do it, our family do it. So it's nothing wrong with being cordial. You cannot like a person, but as long as you are cordial and show the respect, that is what's needed. We can't force
Oh
people to
no.
like all
No.
types of stuff.
If
So
you hate me, bitch, don't fucking talk to me. Because at the end of the day,
well, people do it
that
all the
shit,
time,
all
though,
that
kids.
cordial shit goes out the window when I piss you off, and then now here come your bigotry, here come your racism, here come your hatred, here comes your colorism, here comes So stay the fuck away from me. You ain't gotta be cordial with me. You ain't gotta respect me. You ain't gotta do shit because I'm gonna feed
people
you
work
dust.
for people who are racist. I mean,
They can
Because of
get it
work for
capitalism,
too.
those people.
Queen, because of
Are
capitalism, we have
racist.
no choice but to. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, see what I'm even in this context, right? I don't like you because you said some real fucked up ass shit to dark skinned black
But
woman on
you're saying
Diamond's
something that
panel.
I don't
But
care
I'm
about,
just
and I'm not even calling your name
I'm
or
making a
addressing
point.
you.
If someone came up here to cuss you out for absolutely no reason or came at you, I would still defend you. But I don't fuck with how you move. I don't fuck how you deal with situations. When we have conversations about colorism, you always in the comment
I
section,
don't
you
even
got something to
see
comment
you unless
about.
you say something to me. Like I
That's
didn't even.
fine. I don't
Right.
care.
So
I definitely said what I said. But in this context of like people work with racist white people all the time, we have no choice but to. We live in a capitalistic society that we have to go to work. If you don't work, you don't eat, you don't have a home, you're homeless, you're going to starve to unaliving. Y'all need to stop
I
bringing
think
that
at
shit
the
up.
end
You
of the
know, a lot
line,
of
at
times
the
that
end
we
of the
don't know
day,
people that are outwardly racist. A lot of people are covertly racist and do covertly racist ass shit.
well, I think
So
at
I don't
the
know
end
why
of
we're
the
trying to
day, it's
justify that.
respect that matters. I mean, people don't have to
And
like
she
you.
wasn't respectful
But
yesterday. She was
no, I
fucked up
know that. I'm
as
not talking
shit.
about that. I'm talking about what the young lady said. It's about respect. You have to. We live by that code subconsciously, indirectly, and it's all about respect. We always say you don't have to like me, but you're going to respect me, and that's what matters.
Can I
I don't
jump
like
in?
or
Because I'm gonna get
respect her.
down. I'm gonna get down. I ain't gonna be up here
I don't
long.
say that because I can't guarantee I'm gonna respect you if I don't like you. So I don't say shit like that.
Here's the problem with what you said, Queen Jules. I'm not jumping on you or anything. You don't know me. I don't know you. But at the end of the
Good morning, Mama.
and good morning, everybody. Good morning on the
Good morning,
panel.
Kappa.
At the end of the day, and like it is like racism. But the thing is, somebody's sexuality don't have anything to do with them as a person. There are buttheads that are straight. There are buttheads that are gay, bi. They assholes. They just going to be an asshole. That don't have anything to do. I don't represent all black women, right? So if you got a problem with me, right, Queen Jules, you're not going to say all black women is like Kappa because all black women is not like me. So to attack me and use all black women and put us all in a pile is ridiculous. And I'm
Okay, and
not.
what you disagree with, because what I came up here to address is the young lady that said that there are people that feels like that every day, but they don't say anything. So I said, what's wrong with that?
Because that's acceptance. Because there are people that feel as though black people should not be poor. Black people should not exist. Poor people shouldn't have kids. If you're not a millionaire, you shouldn't have no babies. There's people that feel a certain kind of way about every topic in your life. You put something out there, I can point out somebody that feel that you shouldn't be doing what you're doing.
But that's the way I feel, though. That's my opinion. I think
you're entitled to have that. But what I'm saying is, your opinion is wrong, because at the end of the day,
my opinion is wrong. Just like so, I can say that your opinion is wrong. So we get nowhere.
But I'm telling you, you can't put everybody in one bucket. She got it. They get into it.
I think, did you just come up here to address me because it's what you're saying? I'm not.
You're not listening.
You keep
interrupting me. You got to let me finish, though. That's not an opinion. That's not an opinion. That's a sentiment. When you get to saying stuff like that, that's denigrating a whole group of people that really don't
respect you. I'm saying that people should respect you.
Now do you see what I was talking about this morning, about 2 hours ago, Barb, when I said it's always people who are misinformed and uneducated that have the loudest opinion in the room, but then turn around and says,
I'm not misinformed and I'm definitely not uneducated.
But you are, though.
But you are, though, and you're loud and wrong. And this is why people like you laugh, but it's actually very embarrassing.
This is not funny. This is not a laughing matter.
I'm gonna rotate out.
Are you serious? That's not funny.
Yeah, that is crazy. What I'm saying is,
how is it crazy when we're telling you that you're wrong as fuck for what you just
me nothing.
What? Hello?
These are same ones that wonder why
I just came up with my opinion. I'm dropping down anyway.
What is your opinion?
I just said I came up with the young lady said that, hey Bob, she said something like, it's people that feel this way every day that doesn't say anything. And I said, what's wrong with that? If they're not calling you names and saying certain things and that's rude or disrespectful, and they're not saying it.
That's not what Kels meant, though. That's not what she meant.
That's what I took it as. And she said, and I said, what's wrong with that? Your parents, there's a lot of people.
I feel like
there's a lot of people, parents that don't like the things they do, but they're not going to call them names, and they're going to love them, and they're going to still come around. But that doesn't mean they like what they do. That's what I'm saying. What y'all not getting?
What are we dislike? That dislike that you're talking about, that turns into something else. Like, I don't know people that get all into people's personal business and bedrooms and stuff. I shouldn't even know all of that about you. If you belong to the LGBTQIA community, you do your thing. I shouldn't pass no judgment on you whatsoever.
Well, people pass judgment every day, all day on all.
And that make you old and wrong. That make you old, outdated, and wrong.
What?
Is it okay for wait, hold on, Queen Jules? Should it be okay?
Judge.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Judge, lest ye be judged. I'm sure there's things that people can judge you on.
Wait, Catherine, can I ask you a question real quick? Wait, Queen Jules, can I ask you a question? Would it be okay? So for that, right? Should it be okay for white people to call us the N-word?
Jules,
when they don't like us,
in Poozie's live yesterday, Javon, she literally said that whatever smoke that Peach got was warranted. That's literally
Queen Jules said that
yesterday.
That's fucking crazy.
She said that.
That's crazy.
$22 live last a year ago, call me the F word with the agate at the end.
Wow.
So she's been homophobic.
Tell the whole truth.
Wow.
She's been homophobic, and I want her to move on.
I call me out my name again, and you'll get called that again. What the hell? Y'all
but why would you say? Why would you call him a slur? Why would you use a slur and you're not a part of the? Why would you use that slur?
Because I can if you call me out my name.
That's like if a white person came up here calling
that's bullshit.
the N-word when we make that. You sound fucking stupid.
I don't live by that code. I don't live by that code. That's you all living by a code that somebody else don't live by.
The only time you use a slur is when you already feel that way. You already felt that way.
A name calling is a name calling. Period.
It's already there. You was already a homophobe. It came out too comfortably.
It came
Go
out
ahead,
way
Exactly.
too
go ahead and
often.
finish
Thank you,
your. Yeah,
Capo.
yeah.
Thank you, Capo.
Fuck
And
that
at the
bitch.
end of the
I think
day,
that bitch read up my blood pressure real quick. Go ahead, y'all.
can I
I'm
say
just
something
saying.
really quick, y'all,
Oh, okay,
before
go ahead.
Capo
I'm
go forward?
gonna go after you
Thank you,
then.
honey. It's only because I got like 12 more minutes right on this flight. Let me say this real quick. Kappa, you did a great job explaining all of that. People like Queen Jules is why me, Saw, Shar, Sky, all of them, Brad, stay away because Javon, because it's no point in some of these conversations.
at
We're
all.
at this point, we are literally repeating ourselves every single week. We're reading the books, we're doing the education, we're doing the research. And Javon, that's part of the reason why I don't even to debate talk at times because these people are willfully ignorant. They will have the people doing the work and still come up on panels screaming and shouting like Obama and don't even understand that they have no insider intellect. You're not equipped for the conversation. Therefore, you should not be running to a panel as if you are. Queen Jules has made colorist statements, anti-black statements, homophobic statements, but somehow, even with kids, because a lot of them are with kids, think that they should run to panels to educate us. Imagine that.
Do you understand how hurtful it is to even have to be in an issue with Queen Jules? When I grew up loving her, Casper the Friendly Ghost was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid.
Chief, that pissed me
Sitting
off.
on a panel with an icon like that, it really hurts my feelings to even have to engage with her on that narrative.
Wait,
And, hold on, Peach.
wait,
Peach,
hold
they
on,
keep
y'all.
Peach, and
Wait,
people
hold
keep
on,
saying,
Alex. Y'all, we got, ooh, shit, Peach. We got 1.5K here, y'all. Tap screen share the live. Gift the host, gift the panel. Y'all, tap the screen. Come on, let's get, like, we at 199. We've been here since 8. We shouldn't be there. Y'all, I do have a live goal. Please help me complete the live goal. Y'all, subscribe. Get your subscriptions. I'm here 8 a.m. every fucking Sunday. We don't know what we're going to talk about till that Sunday get here. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Sometimes I do not like to go sub only, but I think I'm gonna have to sometimes because y'all don't appreciate real talk and education. We educate, we laugh, we curse each other out. We do a lot. We do a lot of entertaining. Come on, y'all. Show some love now. Damn now. Shit now. Go
And I
ahead, y'all.
appreciate y'all for the gifts, but this is what I mean when I say that I'm tired of having to speak to y'all and educate y'all every day. I'm tired of this shit. Right? Queen Jules, you are a raging fucking colorist. Every time that Alex or another dark skinned woman comes onto the panels and they speak, you got some real weird colorist shit to say. Now to hear from Peach that she was calling people the F slur last year and you trying to come here trying to correct something and call something now is hypocritical and is laughable. This is exactly why we treat y'all the way that we do. Y'all niggas come into these fucking spaces and y'all have a way about how younger people speak to y'all and y'all demand respect. And I tell y'all every fucking day, I don't give a fuck of how long you've been on this earth. A lot of you motherfuckers are disrespectful as fuck to say some real fucked up ass shit. No, I try not to group all y'all together, but the majority of y'all say fucked up shit and a lot of y'all push down those harmful as ideologies onto my generation, and we had to sit and unpack that shit. You trying to come up here saying that it's okay for her to say what the fuck she said because it's an opinion. I don't give a fuck if it's an opinion. She harmed a bunch of fucking people and told Barb that she hoped that all of y'all pass away. That's the same shit that we have to deal with within fucking debate talk. That's the same shit that white people come up and tell us all the fucking day. If I can show y'all my DMs right now, of a bunch of racist white people in my comment section and my DMs on Instagram or other apps threatening to take my life. Is that okay? Is it cool? It's not. What's wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
People like Queen
people keep
Jules
saying
do
stuff too,
not
like
have a platform. I said what I
people,
said.
hold on, Alexis, people was acting like in the comments that me and you ain't never went back and forth about your problematic ways. This is the thing that y'all don't understand. I can address the stuff that he's done and I've done when it's that time, but y'all waiting until now to be like, oh, but remember Pete said this, and y'all not even on topic. Nobody's negating that he's never done anything wrong. But the problem is that y'all are searching to the depths of hell right now to come up with a reason why she was homophobic yesterday. When you can find two things that are synonymous in this conversation between Peach and Poozie, then we can have a conversation. Until then, go to hell.
Okay, can I please say something?
Go ahead, Capo. I know you've been. I'm sorry, love.
That's okay. That's okay. No, it's chaotic. I understand. Listen, whenever somebody attack you about something like that, your sexuality, your color, your hair texture, your wealth, all of that, is because they looking for a reason to feel better okay? Because they know they busted and disgusted and ain't got shit going on. So what's better than to come on the internet and attack people? Now, don't get me wrong. Listen, I'm going to say this in front of 1.5. I'm drag talk. I talk about everything. I talk about your toenails. I talk about your hamster, your dog, your cat, you, your mama. I am disgusting as hell. But I have a target and I have a reason why I do it. I don't just come on the internet and say hurtful things to people just because they're gay. I'll never make fun of you just because you might be not wealthy. I'll never do that. So when people do shit like that and they come and they trying to garner attention, they doing that to make themselves feel better for being the comrades that they was their whole damn life. Because when you wake up and every man you've ever been with, all you see is the back of his damn head, something wrong with you. So anyway, the Queen Jules lady, ma'am, you can block me, you can kiss my black ass, you can crawl up in it, you can do whatever you want. But to be homophobic because this man and this woman got into it and that was a punch back was to attack the whole community. The community that I remind y'all stood the fuck up for us when George Floyd, a heterosexual man, was kneeled on and unalive. Who was out there? Them kids and the LGBTQIA community. You know how I know? Because I was there. I seen them. Them kids was taking rubber bullets and stuff like that. Your old black ass was sitting at home having an opinion online. So when it comes to these kids and the LGBTQIA lady, you might end up on Drag Talk. Shut the fuck up and take your ass back to wherever you came from. All right, y'all, I'm gone.
Thank you, Kappa.
Yeah, I agree with Kappa. And also, too, people like Queen Jewel should not have a fucking platform. I don't know why. I don't know why we keep platforming these people and then, allow the homophobia, the racism, all this horrible, terrible stuff keep happening. Like, I don't understand.
Oh, me either. Hey, Gwen, how you doing? Huh?
We can hear you going on.
Gwen, you know you up here? Okay, I got you. She said, I ain't trying to
No,
talk.
that was me.
Oh, shit, I thought that was her. Oh, shit, Gwen. Well, you better quit. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. God damn.
I just want to say this and drop. So I know, like, even me as a gay man, like, I come from a place of privilege because I am quote unquote masculine presenting, right? Until, like, you may see my mannerisms or I may open my mouth or something like that, right? So I know that I'm an accomplished person. I live a good life. I'm a good person. I'm not a horrible person. I treat people well. I advocate in my community. I work with the homeless. I do all those things. There is nothing different between me and another man except for who I lay with. And to what Kappa was saying, that's really nobody's business. Why is that even in someone's mind, who I sleep with at nighttime? Like, you should be more concerned about whether or not I'm a good person, whether or not I treat you well, whether or not I show you respect. But why does someone's sexual preference have to even be a factor in whether or not you agree or like someone, right? Like, I'll never wrap my head around that. So, but Barb, thank you for having me on your panel. This is my first time on your panel. I like your show. I watch you every Sunday. So, and I just subscribed. So,
thank you so much.
Thank you for having me up.
Thank you.
It's given internal struggle. It's given that you stayed at home with your old ass grandma who talked about her gay son every day. It's given, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it's given. It's given that you're just ignorant and dumb as fuck. And
no, do you know what else is given though, Kels? Let's be real. Let's be real. Sometimes your gay uncle is the most favorite of the grandma and you don't like it. That's what the fuck it is. And I think I don't know why Jules like to be on the opposition side. I don't know. I noticed that. If anybody noticed that about her, she always likes to do that. I could never understand it. I don't know what her issue is. I don't know. I've never seen Queen Jules knowingly that everybody else they're right, and you hear it and you will flat out come up and say, well, I don't think she wrong in this and that. What the fuck have you been listening to? Let's be real.
I feel like she's just lacking attention.
Wait
Just
a minute, hold on. Why I let Kappa in the box? Oh shit, something. Why I let Kappa in the box when she makes fun of people being away? I don't know. Ask Kappa. Kappa, if you still here, they got a question for you. Y'all ask these things of people, and you asking me. Ask Kappa.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, panel.
Good morning.
Could I just say one quick thing as a mother of an openly gay child, right? My son, 40 years old. I love him down to death. To death. And the things that they say, you know why they say it? Because they minding other people's fucking business. I'm not a melon mom, but I'm a loving mom. And my son and his friends love me to death. And I love them. And you know what my son say? Ma, you can't take up for everybody. I say, you know why I feel that way? Because if you take 6 months to mind your business and 6 months to stay out of other people's fucking bedroom, you wouldn't have that problem with nobody. And another thing is Peach Icon, don't let nobody have you all upset. Be true to who you are and fuck the rest. Fuck the rest. Fuck everybody who got something to say. This fucking app is dangerous. And the reason why I say that, because me and my son was walking one day, y'all, and a dude called him a punk. And I said, bitch, if you think he a punk, hit him. Because a punk is a fucking coward. A punk ain't a gay person. A punk is any scary motherfucker who's scared to throw their hands. But my thing to the gay community, whoever community, live your life the way you want to live your life. You don't owe people explanations. That's between you and God where he gonna say nobody ain't got a heaven nor a hell to put y'all into. I love my son to death. When people say you still gotta love your child, I never stop. And he work at the hospital in the nighttime, and he work at the funeral home in the daytime. He got his own house, his own car, his own life. I don't get involved in all that. All this shit is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous to tell people they should be this and they should do this. What about the people that is suffering from that disease?
I don't think it's a disease.
Whatever it is, whatever sickness it is.
It's no sickness. It's life.
Well, life. I could be wrong. I stand 10 toes down on. Long as nobody, and this my feelings, boy, and to all of y'all. As long as nobody don't fuck with mine, I'm good, boy. They can say what the fuck they want on here. Because as a mother of a gay child, I don't like what the fuck Poozie said. Poozie, I'm out here where Poozie at, well, not too far from her. If she won't come and meet them and see how, do y'all realize how loving that community is?
Don't bring that devil in your home.
I ask you a question. I ask everybody a question. Do you see how they stick together? They love on one another. Them the most lovingest people, I kid y'all not, that I ever met. They speak so together.
Let me say something to you, Miss Crochet. As much as you love your son, did you notice that you had some homophobic things come out of you without even?
I don't know what I'm saying, Bob. That's
right,
homophobic.
but that's what listen. listen to me, and that's why education is good. You're not the first and you won't be the last, and it's okay because we've been conditioned, right? Especially us back in the day, we've been conditioned, right?
Right.
If we don't know, and I'm not gonna jump and power on you. I tell you so you could recognize what you said, right? So that you
Wait,
could.
Barb, I'm not talking about the lifestyle of this.
No. Yes, you did. You remember you said.
No, that's not what I'm talking about, Barb. I'm talking about.
Hear me out. Hear me out, Miss Crochet.
Okay,
please.
go ahead.
When you said the sickness and disease that they have, there's no sickness and disease in loving somebody. I've never, ever.
But see, Barb, you taking it wrong. I'm talking about what she said to Peach yesterday.
So who are you saying? Okay,
no,
correct me if
listen, hold
are
up.
you saying gay people have the sickness and the disease?
I'm talking about what Poozie said to Peach yesterday. I'm not talking about your lifestyle. I'm talking about the alphabets that she called, that said she wish she get and died from and all that. On the live from. I'm not talking about your lifestyle, baby.
Okay. I apologize. I'm sorry.
No, indeed not. No, indeed not. I'm not gonna do that, Barb. I'm talking about.
I apologize, love. I just.
No, I was talking about the horrible things she said out of her mouth about people being sick. You don't do that.
It was a lot of people in the comments that was confused too, Miss Crochet.
I'm sorry. No. I take y'all. I promise I'm not talking about.
No, you know I love you, Crochet. Trust me, you know I love you. I
just don't like it, Barb. It just hurt, and I kid y'all not. I had to click off. And because my son always said, "Ma, you can't do this. Ma, you can't take up for this one. You can't take up for that." And y'all know when I get up here, something I gotta say. But for about an hour, I've been hesitating. But it just, the things about it is, I love mine to death, and I love these. Let me tell you something. They judge people, but they don't realize that. You know what? Everybody get up here, they quote the Bible. The Bible also say we all fall short of God's glory. So while you talking about somebody's bedroom, watch out what you do in your bedroom. And that's that. You know, I land my plane, Barb. I love you. Peach, I love y'all to death. You know what I'm saying? I really do. From the bottom of my heart, baby. Miss Royce not playing with y'all. Miss Royce take up for y'all. A child, my son be so mad with me. Mom, won't you shut up?
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Crochet.
I just came back up to address that question. So Chasing Pillows is a blogger, and I have on times ended up on Chasing Pillows page. Chasing Pillows, I'm gonna ask you a question. Have you ever felt as though I'm a homophobe?
I personally don't think you're homophobic, but I do feel like you said some harmful things.
Oh, definitely. Did I not say that when I was up here?
You absolutely did.
I did, and I stand on everything I said. I don't hide nothing. It's on my IG. If I go live on IG and the llamas record everything, I am not a homophobe. I have a non-binary child at the end of the day, and it is what it is. There's no perfect person, but I do not attack. Have you ever seen me attack somebody because they are gay?
No, if anything, you like to clarify pronouns and stuff, so you do give that respect when it comes to discussing, certain things.
Yes, and I do not attack people because they are gay. I attack them because they end up on Drag Talk because they said or did something problematic that came to me. That's the difference. When you attack somebody because of their lifestyle, their wealth, their age, their color, or their hair, then you become that phobe. But when you going off on them, which I drag people, so understand, there is no nice way to drag somebody. If y'all find a way to do that, let me know. No, I don't say slurs. You have never seen a homophobic slur come out of my mouth.
I heard Kappa say any slur. I've heard Kappa say some things, but again, she's on Drag Talk, and I haven't seen it. It doesn't just come out of the woodwork type shit. Like with Poozie, I feel like that was a little different. But I understand, Kappa. I get you. I understand.
Yeah, so it ain't. I'm just coming up here trying to find something about somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about your clothes, whatever, your background. It's all kind of stuff. It's Drag Talk. It is what it is, and we don't have any rules. But I do not purposefully target people because they are gay or because they not gay. That's another thing. And straight people, quit sitting up here trying to act like we got it all that bad. Because that's the one thing we don't have to worry about is people climbing up in our doggone bedrooms. I do talk about babies being in men's throat when they have babies in their throat. Yeah, if you got a baby in your throat, I'm going to say that. So, no, I'm good. I have said that. Anything else you want to quote me on? Because, if you got a sticky throat, you got a sticky throat. A man or a woman can have a sticky throat. So that's not a homophobic thing. How's that homophobic if you got a sticky throat?
Well, Cap, I be liking mine sticky sometimes.
Ew, sweet.
I'm just gonna tell you. Welcome to the porch. I'm just gonna tell you.
I'm saying though, that's not inclusive only to gay people though. It's women running around with sticky throats. I don't drink behind nobody because I don't know what people throats be doing. So how is that homophobic? So, okay, I'm done. I'm saying, is there anything else you want to address? Nah, I'm good. Any other statement you trying to throw up there? Because I ain't going to sit here and lie like I didn't say it. Now, men and women in this doggone chat, some of y'all got some sticky throats right now from last night.
Ooh, I wish mine was sticky, Captain.
Go drink some water.
Lord, no, because I like this sticky throat, baby.
Yes. Make it Marine said, I heard you say the R slur, which
what's the R slur?
I don't know.
When you call somebody slow.
Oh, that.
Oh, well, you get banned for that, right? Don't you get banned for that? Oh, okay.
Well, you don't get banned, you get clipped.
You get clipped, yeah. So, okay. What else? Anything else? Come on, I'm on the hot seat. And if I did, it came out instead of saying slow, but I call people slow all the time. If you moving a little slower than the average beat, then yeah, your ass slow. What you want me to say?
I called Poozie slow last night, and I meant that. Like, something ain't right. I think her elevator ain't going up, and I meant that when I said.
I don't agree with nothing. Let me say this: I wasn't up here to defend Poozie or nothing like that. I seen it, and I also seen her live. I don't agree with nothing that was said. I believe as human beings, we need to just have fun, but you don't gotta attack nobody and tell them you wish they was unalive. But y'all listen. That's Poozie MO. Soon as she get mad, y'all know she go to that level. That's where she goes. She goes there all the time, and then she feel bad about it. She felt bad yesterday, but feeling bad don't take that hurt away that she put on the whole community.
She needs some emotional intelligence. That's what she needs to do.
Yeah,
I told her that.
Yep.
No,
you did. I watched you, Sweet Nine.
I told her she needs some emotional intelligence because if you're 42 years old, I'm sorry, great rising Barb panel and chat. But if you
let me say this real quick. They turned the comments off. Y'all, they get to 300K. We'll turn the comments on. We've been vibing, having a good time, y'all slacking. Y'all go ahead and tap the screen, and once we get to 300K, they'll turn the comments back on. Thank you. Go ahead.
But I just came up here to tell y'all that I really hate that for y'all that she did and said those things. It was not only harmful to y'all, but as a proud mother, I'm proud of my baby.
I tag flexed that live.
Baby.
I love it.
Baby, my baby would have ate her down. He don't usually do that, but to hear that. He would have ate her in a professional way, but yeah, that was very out of pocket. So if you wish that God would just destroy the world, that mean my child, that mean everybody, just for you because of you. To me, it feel like she's scared to come out the closet. Feel like
that's exactly what it is.
Somebody done something to you as a child, and you having a hard time dealing. Thank you, baby. I love you. And she having a hard time
reference to the fact. And then she made sure she made reference to the fact that she watches Girl on Girl.
Yes.
Yeah, she sure did.
Yeah, and then she said she was attracted to KC. She said she thought KC was a man, but when she changed clothes and she came back, she figured out she was a woman, but she was still. Where's the porch fan, y'all? Welcome to the porch. Well,
Barb, I'll send you. I followed you on this page. I'll send you the link.
Y'all better listen.
I created an Instagram so that, because I noticed that people was asking me, and I guess that's the easier way to send stuff. And on my page, you could click the Instagram too to send me stuff.
Okay, when I leave out of here, I'll click your thing to go to Instagram and send it to
Do
you.
y'all see that?
Okay.
Barb, I gotta get you your stuff. Y'all like that? Y'all like the porch?
That is so cute.
Do y'all like the porch? Baby? This was mine, Barb. I got to remake yours. But
not you got so happy with your shit and kept it.
Y'all, this is the pride shirts. See, I'm a proud mom. This is a pride shirt.
That is cute. And I love how it looks old school.
I only made 2 straight things. So I love my babies and his babies and everything. This is the pride fan. It's a pride fan. And this what Poozie need to wear. Poozie need to wear this right here. This what Poozie need to wear. But this is a